Welcome to the Further Light Podcast, presented by Wisconsin Freemasonry, helping you accomplish your Masonic goals through education and more light. And now, I present to you Brother Chris Ludke.
Listeners, scholars, brothers, this is Brother Chris Ludke, and today I want to continue our summer short series by exploring another of the old Tyler talks by Claudy-A. Again, these are from 1924. It's a book that's available. And while these are written 100 years ago, there are ideas and vocabulary that can be problematic or hard to understand, which I will try and address as we move through it. In this case, we're looking at a piece called Beautiful Adventure. And so let's continue with the old Tyler talk. They're forming a study club in there, announced the new brother disgustedly to the old Tyler. Get all I want of study in school. Can't see why men in lodge want to make a job out of masonry. Maybe they want to learn something about it, suggested the old Tyler. Some people do like to know something about the religion they practice, the organization they belong to, the truths they embrace. Is that a dirty dig? Demanded the new brother. It isn't deserved. I'm not one of those careless masons who wears a pin and pays dues and end their activity. I attend regularly. I do what I am called upon to do. I learned the work and learned it well. I even learned all the third degree, although it wasn't demanding of me. But to get together evenings in a study club and go over it all again and learn some more, not for me. Well, no one's going to hog-tie you and throw you into a study club, answered the old Tyler. It's not only a free country, but a free lodge. And I'm properly thankful for it, answered the brother, but I can't understand the complex these fellows have. In other words, he can't understand why they're following these ideas. Suppose you change the subject and give me a definition of the philosophy of masonry, suggested the old Tyler. Why, the philosophy of masonry I don't know what it is. Well then, what is the religion of Freemasonry? That's easy, laughed the brother. Fatherhood of God and brotherhood of man. Brotherhood of man cannot be a religion, answered the old Tyler, because a religion is a system of belief and worship of deity, and the fatherhood of God is taught in a dozen different religions, including the Christian religion, the Jewish, Islam, and many pagan faiths. You'll have to dig deeper than that for the religion of Freemasonry. As that sticks you, you might explain to me the real origin of the letter G in Freemasonry. I don't mean the ritualistic reference to it, but the connection with the symbols of the first and second degrees. I don't know. I didn't know it had any other origin than what we were given in the fellowcraft, answered the new brother. Seems to me there are several things you don't know about this craft, the work of which you are so self-sufficiently proud of having learned, scoffed the old Tyler. Can you give me a history of Freemasonry? Do you know anything about the first Grand Lodge? You mean the one in Jerusalem? No, I mean London, was the sharp answer. Can you tell me anything about Ars Quattro Coronatum? Do you know the story of Price and Cox and Freemasonry in the United States? Who Morgan was? What Freemasonry had to do with Mormonism? What other patriots beside Washington, Warren, Lafayette, and Revere went to a Masonic lodge for help in the Revolutionary War? Do you know anything of the Egyptian and Syriac origins of any of our ceremonies and symbols? Do you understand the connection of the myth of Isis and Osiris with our lion's paw and the lion of the tribe of Judea? Do you know why clandestinism is mentioned in our ritual, or anything about other spurious masonry? I know you do not, and therefore it seems to me that you are among the many to whom attendance in a study club would be of greatest value. Freemasonry is much more than a system of lodges. It's a system of living, as many secrets to give you. You have learned only the esoteric secrets, the secrets which all initiates are taught. You have nothing more from your Freemasonry than any of the rest. Yet the simple and few secrets given you in our degrees are keys with which to unlock doors behind which lie other secrets of untold value. They cannot be told to you. You wouldn't know how to understand them if you had them told to you. The only way a Mason can learn these, the inner, esoteric secrets of Freemasonry, is to use the keys we give him and unlock the doors and enter the Holy of Holies himself. Man cannot do this alone. Many men have. A man may study medicine or engineering or stenography or house building or anything else alone, if he has the wit and determination to do so. But it's easier to study such things in the company of others and with a teacher. Teaching is an art, and so is study. Not all of us know these arts, hence we have schools and colleges to help those who want to learn but don't know how. A study club is a Masonic school. It makes Masonic study easier. Unfortunately, there are many to whom the word study is anathema. It is connected to their minds with tiresome days in school when some teacher taught an uninteresting subject uninterestingly. If I should form a club, I'd call it the Beautiful Adventure Club. I'd try to make its members feel that instead of hard, laborious hours studying something, they were setting out on a beautiful adventure to find the end of the Masonic rainbow, to look for the pot of hidden gold, to learn the secrets which may not be told, to get the knowledge that each man must find for himself. That's what the right kind of study club is, a means of having all adventure which the casual-minded man can never have. But of course it's only for the Masons who like adventure and who want to see behind the locked door to which they hold the keys. Where are you going? You know perfectly well where I'm going, retorted the new brother scornfully. I'm going inside to join that club before they close the list of members. If there are any adventures to be had in Freemasonry, I want them. And if there are any locked doors, I want to open them. The old Tyler smiled. He'd been an old Tyler for a long, long time. Brothers, this article brings up an amazing point. It is one thing to sit down and read books or read articles online. But how much more do you get from it when you start discussing those ideas, either in lodge or with a like-minded group of Masons or anything else? There's a reason why when we teach Shakespeare, we don't do it by handing you the book and saying, figure out what Othello is talking about. We walk you through it. And the same thing comes from these book clubs and craft clubs. They're probably one of the strongest elements that you can start in your lodge to really develop Masonic education. And you can do it on an informal basis. Maybe you read a book before coming in and you discuss it. Maybe there's a topic that'll be on the table. And that's what you're going to talk about, the charges, the obligations, the lessons of the EA, whatever it happens to be. But that exchange of ideas, I promise you, will give you concepts, will give you directions that you would have never gone in on your own. And you will find that for certain topics, one brother might be the expert, and for others, another or yourself. Share your knowledge. Don't put your light under a basket. Start a book club. Start a craft club. It doesn't have to be books and articles. It can just be discussions. But at the end of the day, this is how we take the good men of Masonry and make them better. Thank you for joining me, Brother Chris Leakey, and the entire Further Light team on your quest to find more light through masonry.
Are you interested in learning more about Freemasonry in Wisconsin? Visit wisconsinmasons.org to learn more about Masonry and access further educational content and more light. Once again, that address is wimasons.org. Any questions, comments, or suggestions, please email us at education@wisconsinmasons.org. And thank you for listening.